He's cool. Had brain cancer. Wait, wait. Somebody's calling me now. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
Is that Candace?
Ganging up on you, Beyonce.
It was a little, well, because you have someone's whole family.
Sisters.
You have the whole family on road with you. It's kind of hard because you have a mother who is a hairstylist and also the clothing stylist.
Right.
You have a father who's the manager. You have her other cousin. I'm saying my cousin now. You have her other cousin who was our attorney. You also have her other cousin who was our road manager, and you have her other cousin who was our road manager's assistant, and you have her sister Solange who was a background dancer.
Right.
Therefore, we have 4 days off a month, the whole month, and not even in a consistent role.
It's not a way you would want somebody treating your 18-year-old daughter fresh out of the hospital from stomach flu and dehydration. And it just started getting more where I guess I wasn't saying anything, like I said. I was just taking it.
Farah said that when she left, she felt like she was losing her identity and was not being treated the way you would personally want somebody treating your daughter. Same pattern, different person, new face, same environment.
Okay. That's the last flight out of here?
Yes, sir. You might have to go straight to the airport.
Okay. I don't have no luggage.
I'm rolling.
But it's better for you to go home than not have luggage.
No, it's not.
It's not?
Because where y'all coming out there?
Well, somebody can send your luggage.
But then I'm going to have to wait for 4 days before I get all my stuff.
Well, it's either that or you're going to probably miss your flight.
The Survivor era was a big era for Destiny's Child, and it arrived with a very specific narrative attached to it. All of a sudden, the messaging was about overcoming adversity and rising above people who could not keep up. And, basically saying that Michelle, Kelly, and Beyonce survived all of the drama, all of the bad seeds of Destiny's Child.
The bad seeds are now out of Destiny's Child. We've
Wow.
had changes in the group, and we finally found a recipe that is perfect.
Beyonce even gave an interview and said that this is the first time that everyone in the group could sing lead.
It happened for a good reason because the group has improved so much. We get along a lot better. The songs are a lot better. Our magic on stage is a lot better. We sing a lot better.
I disagree.
Everybody gets to sing lead now because everybody can sing lead. So it's just really
I'm
a
just a
blessing.
fan.
More importantly, we're happy.
It was a very shady way of basically trying to...
I'm just a stand. I don't care if it's not good. I'm just saying it was better. Jumping. It was scandalous. So I was entertained. So yeah, I didn't like Survivor. I didn't like Say My Name because when they did it, I was like, that's spooky. Then I like Jumping. But when Survivor, I was like, this is stupid. Independent Woman, I was like, nah.
Frame it like the previous members were vocally limited. And as we all know, that's not true. Latavia sang leads on multiple album tracks. Latoya has spoken out about being told by Matthew that certain vocal opportunities were not going to happen for her inside that group. I mean, we have videos of them singing a cappella. All of these young girls have beautiful voices.
Just go back to it one more time for me to get some more footage. Just get the strongest harmony
that's
parts. I just need a
Latoya.
few more minutes of footage. That's all.
We told you.
The children of the world reach out to you.
By Monday, maybe one day, and that day.
That's good.
By Monday.
RL from the group Next came forward and even stated that Kelly confided in him and that she wanted to shine more. And when he brought this to Matthew Knowles, Matthew says he did not think it was a good idea.
The funny thing is, we did this and it was no money. It was supposed to be a favor returned. And I made the biggest mistake of my career by being loyal. Well, the second biggest. So what happened was we were a violator at the time. And the deal was we do this record.
Check this out.
Y'all have to
I
do
used to date him. Sound like a damn liar. I'm not making up anything. He stayed with me in my apartment, and
record with us on our project. And at that time, we were the bigger group. They had just went on before us on the tour with Boys and Men. Me and Kelly were really close. If you look on the second album, she's like, called me her big brother. It was really cool. And she had told me that she really wanted to shine. And she didn't feel like she had the platform.
he said
to
it's
do
not a
that.
good
And I was like,
idea.
okay, well, when we do this other record, I'm going to tell Mona that I want you to lead it with me. I'm not thinking about who's bigger, who's going to be the bigger, or none of that mattered. It's loyalty. So we tell Matthew. Matthew's like, you sure? I don't think that's a good idea. And I'm like, wait a minute, don't you manage all of them? How you gonna say that's not a good idea? Next thing you know, Mona used the favor on a Missy record instead, even though it was my favor. And we never got the record done.
This was Kelly asking for more space in her own group, but being told no by the manager. Make that make sense. Also, let's not forget,
I don't
Tank
think that's a
also
good
talked
idea.
about this. He talked about how everybody was always praising Beyonce for her vocals, but once he really started working with Kelly, he realized how
Because Beyonce
powerful
is the lead
Kelly's
singer.
voice was.
Kelly Rowland is by far one of the most talented females I've ever worked with in my life.
Wow.
By far.
Wow.
And I'm sitting in the studio like,
wow.
Y'all hear these harmonies? Do you hear her? Do you hear the text? Do you hear her change in dynamic? Are y'all hearing this?
Right.
I never knew.
Wow.
Because I gave all the credit to Beyonce. That's how the business of Destiny's Child was set up.
Right.
Now let's talk about what happened after the whole Destiny's Child era, because this part of the story never gets enough attention.
And I supported that.
After the group officially disbanded, Beyonce then went on to be a global superstar. Matthew tried to replicate this formula by signing other girl groups. One of the girl groups that he signed was called Rich Girl.
Okay.
And then soon after that, Rich Girl was dissolved.
I was
He
gonna
also
say
signed
that.
a trio called Blush Music, which composed of 3 women,
So.
Sunny, Tali, and Bunny Ray. He had them in artist development for 17 months. He reportedly required the group to lose weight collectively before he felt they were ready to be presented to the mainstream. Their project never broke through. And by 2021, Matthew Knowles was publicly talking about retiring from the music industry. In 2022, he sold Music World Entertainment entirely to APX Capital Group. The company that he had founded to build and manage artists was completely gone. So what does that tell you? That tells you that what made Destiny's Child was never just Matthew Knowles' management formula. It was a very specific combination of things. It was Beyonce's undeniable talent. It was the chemistry of the girls who grew up together and genuinely loved each other before the industry got involved. It was also the timing of the late 90s R&B movement. And most importantly, it was a foundation that was laid by a Black woman named Andretta Tillman, who believed in these girls
now I know the
before
story.
anyone else or any power or platform did. Matthew Knowles could not replicate it because you cannot manufacture what Miss Ann Tillman built. You can only manage what's already there. And when the original 4 girls who grew up together were no longer there, something essential about the foundation was gone too. The music industry has a very long, very consistent history of erasing Black women who do the building behind the scenes. Miss Ann was organizing rehearsals, negotiating record deals while fighting lupus. She was doing the work that nobody documented, making calls that nobody gave her credit for, laying the groundwork for something that would become one of the most successful girl groups in music history. Then she passed away and the story moved on without her name in it. There's a book, there's a documentary. Her former co-manager has spoken on record about what really happened. The original Girls' Time members have also confirmed her role as well. But when people talk about Destiny's Child, you only hear about Matthew Knowles. You only hear about the Knowles family brand, and you most importantly only hear about Beyonce. But here are some pictures of inserts of the girls thanking Miss Ann. And I'm gonna read to you guys some of those inserts now. So this was from Beyonce to Miss Ann. She says, "Thank you, Miss Ann. You are my guardian angel, and I dedicate this album
That's
to
the
you.
first
Rest
album.
in peace, Beyonce." On this particular picture,
she's
it
dead.
says, "Miss Ann, we love you always. We dedicate our performance while on Star Search to you.
Said
Thank
it
you
is
for
not-
getting us there." In
Said-
Kelly's album, she wrote, "To the late, great Andretta Tillman, you taught me a lot. Your spirit lives on. I love you, Kelly Rowland."